Hello everybody, Izzy here. This is video game footage that I recorded yesterday that I will be going back over. This sign right here finally had seduced me into moving forward. It had said turn back, but the pull to see what's back here was just too intense. So I had hugged that wall back there because I was afraid I might drown to proceed into this area. Right away, I had noticed this impressive creature with blue-looking glassy spikes sticking out of it. It's quite an impressive creature. When he had started rolling at me here, I had gotten a little bit nervous. I had the memory of this turn back sign just taunting me, and I figured this creature could be why I'm supposed to just turn and run instead of come in here. So there's a beautiful sense of danger just lurking in the air. I love watching him move and leap through the air. My adrenaline was really pumping right here, trying to melee kill this impossible looking creature. And this reminds me of how in our worlds I have been mesmerized by a person or thing, and their beauty or its beauty or aliveness or fun entranced me in some way that lured me in and ended up destroying me in one way or another. And often I would just want to stay around them or it, even though I knew I was being destroyed. This creature reminds me of all of that, even after it killed me. Then my lovely Zuri character came across this guy who she is fighting right now, and he may not look like much, but he had crushed her about a dozen times. At first, she was just trying to fight using her bat or club, her melee weapon. And after dying about 12 or so times, I decided that she needed to save up to purchase a staff and a spell from the old hag NPC at the Firelink Shrine. So I went through with her and I did some grinding and killed these easier to kill enemies until I saved up enough souls to purchase my first staff. I had led him down here because after he just crushed me those 12 times or so, I had made a decision that I was also going to fight him on my terms instead of on his terms. He had clearly wanted me to fight up there, and he wanted to do a melee style toe-to-toe fighting. He keeps backing up behind these doors, trying to lead me back towards him so he could lead me back up the stairs and fight around the area where I had first encountered him. When I inevitably killed him, a feeling of regret followed. I had instantly wished that I fought him on his terms and had that victory instead. I then thought of how much this happens in life, how much it has happened to me from choices I've made where I insisted that someone else conform to my terms rather than me conforming to theirs. And if you confront someone and make them conform to your terms only, and then you are supposedly victorious in some way, have you really won? Wouldn't a victory be allowing someone their own terms? Or at least both of you meeting each other halfway? Wouldn't that be the real victory? But for the most part, that always seems impossible. As I looked over the winning from this victory, a beautiful sword, there was a cloud of regret that just hung over the whole experience. Eventually, I returned to the Firelink Shrine. I was excited to teleport to the high wall of Lothric. This was me teleporting there for the first time. As I looked around this room, I had noticed the vines growing on the walls. I liked the ambiance. At this point, I would like to commend FromSoftware for unbelievably gorgeous graphics. They really knocked it out of the park. I'm playing the PS4 version. Look how majestic that is. It's even more amazing knowing that I'm gonna get to cross all of these bridges and go explore every room of those castles. FromSoftware always lets you do that in these Dark Souls games. When you see a structure like that from the distance, you will get to go and explore it. They're renowned for that. I love this area so much. It has such an intricate level design. That's another high point in FromSoftware games. They generally have the best level design. It just brings the world to life. There are amazing enemies in this area as well. Really fast and agile. Beautiful sounds, beautiful enemies. I also love these enemies with these huge weapons like this. The halberd. They can swing them so fast. It just really gets your adrenaline pumping. It turns you on to life. It's one of the greatest highs in life. And it's pure. I seem to have become comfortable with a combination of melee and magic at this point in the game. Here I am searching for a secret door. I neurotically check for those, and I haven't found one yet in Dark Souls 3. You can see Zari's one pink eye and one blue eye. At this point in my exploration, I was caught in this bloodlust. That unbelievable natural high of just slicing and dicing these enemies had my nerves on fire. There was just this indescribable satisfaction. The darkness in these rooms. Like I'm actually there. And then this happens. There is a dragon perched high on the wall up there, spewing fire at me. And that dragon instantly brought up memories from playing Dark Souls 1. That was the first FromSoftware game I ever played, and it got me hooked on these games. By this point in the game, I acquired a bow. I honestly don't know how I would have killed this dragon without the bow. And Zari got nailed by his fire. I thought I was down low enough on the steps, but I wasn't. How magnificent is he? Killing this dragon with arrows took me about 10 to 15 minutes. a little more intense than a Dark Souls 1 dragon. Then his hit points got low, and he just took off. I guess he's one smart dragon. He wasn't having it. And that just makes me excited because I know I get to fight him again later. It brings more satisfaction when you actually get the kill after you've been taunted with an enemy like the dragon for so long. I felt that with the dragon in Dark Souls 1. So I'm looking forward to doing that dance with this dragon. As you can probably tell, I am loving this game. I'm completely infatuated with Dark Souls 3 already. So far, it feels like a masterpiece. Thanks so much for watching, and I will be back with part 3 of experiencing Dark Souls 3. Bye-bye.